all salute? Do we all salute?
Yesterday, all of our salutes were like, please.
Since 1993, women have served in the Royal Navy on an equal basis with men. At HMS Raleigh, they make up 1 in every 10 recruits.
Recruit Dark, Cornwall 05 starboard, reporting Montrose mess for your inspection.
It's still a very male-orientated job.
They undertake the exact same training at Raleigh,
Go on, Hilton, speed it up, speed it up.
but with a few extra rules.
Your hair needs to be in a tight bun, just like mine. Makeup, not allowed in this rig, all right? The blokes aren't that attractive, OK? And when it's your time of the month, it is not going to stop you training.
I think sometimes it can be a little bit intimidating, but I personally don't think it's hard. I think that it's the 21st century and, you know, I didn't get my epaulets out of a cornflake box this morning. I earned them.
Whilst the classes are mixed, the women live in a separate dormitory from the men.
And I'm just like, woo!
In Cornwall Division, there's an unusually high number of female recruits.
I remember the day I walked into the careers office and said, look, I want to join the Navy. I had like red acrylic nails on, red lipstick and like platinum blonde hair.
If somebody asked me like, oh, what would Cara be doing? They would have never been like, yeah, joining the Royal Navy.
Yes, one day I would like to have a family. Yes, one day I would like to be a housewife, but I still want my own career. I still want to do what I want to do.
The Cornwall recruits are over halfway through their training.
I thought it was going to be a lot more difficult, actually. I don't think it's been as harsh as what everyone was telling me that it was going to be. I'm not doing this, I'm going to fall straight on my arse.
There's generally quite a lull in week 5, as in the standards start dropping in the mess. And I think it's mainly just because they start thinking, oh, I've got this in the bag. But what they don't realise is actually this is where training ramps up.
Male staff!
Quick, 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 everything away, quick, quick, quick.
Girls?
Yeah.
All dressed?
Yeah.
Go for that.
Close call.
Are they allowed to have personality in training? Of course they are, but at the right moment.
This is going to get dangerous.
17-year-old Rachel Fletcher is the youngest woman in the division.
I'm the baby of the group, and you can definitely tell because I'm quite childish and just like to mess about too much. That is me! Musical chair with that damn straight. When I'm back home, I just laze around in bed, just sit and watch Netflix, just like do nothing really. When my mum told us to do something, I'm like, oh, no, go away.
No. Fletcher, Fletcher, Fletcher.
The Cornwall instructors are Petty Officer Head and Petty Officer Trotter.
She hasn't been that great at kit from the start, though, has she? This
Fletcher.
One? Fletcher.
Yeah.
Zip undone, hung off creases, gash in pocket.
The emphasis on them having to iron their kit and fold it away into A4 is more of a conforming to discipline.
Too big, too small, too small.
This looks like there's no effort.
If they haven't spent the time in the kit, I'm going to think that they don't care and that they've got the wrong attitude towards training. They have to be committed 100%.
I might put that photo up because it's like all the men in my life on one photo.
Report.
Recruit Fletcher, Cornwell 05 Port, permission to speak to PO Trotter.
Right, your kit muster today, how do you think you did? Do you think you put 100% effort into it?
I did. I spent all weekend doing it, PO.
Right. You failed today's kit muster.
What did I fail on today, PO?
The green fleece top had not been ironed. Okay, it looked like it had just been screwed up and then folded into A4. Your divisional top was displayed upside down.
When I left school, I went to college and absolutely flunked college. Failed the first year, absolutely terrible. And then I got into like bad crowds, bad friendships. Went down a few different wobbly roads.
Zip undone on your number 3 trousers hanging up. And when you hang it up, you need to make sure that you hang it on the creases.
Not a lot of opportunity in my hometown. There's not a lot going on there. There's just a lot of bad things that you kind of get yourself into. So to get away from that for me was definitely a big thing of joining the Navy, just to get out. Or because if not, like, I couldn't imagine where I'd be.
As you can see, it's quite a lot.
Yeah.
It's quite a lot of stuff. So this will be a Tier 2 warning.
Okay, PO.
Okay, you're lucky that it's not a Tier 3. It was a pretty poor kit muster. All right?
Yes, PO.
To work hard, get all these problems rectified.
Mission to carry on?
Yeah, carry on.
When I was 16, I was constantly going to like house parties. We were all drinking and getting into like trouble. We had one to celebrate me getting a job, and then there was a really big incident at the party. At the time, the girl was 14. She said she wasn't well. She was thrown up in the toilets, thought she just had too much to drink. So we put her to bed thinking that like we were doing a responsible thing. And I went upstairs with a friend to check on her, and the door was locked. So we like broke the door down basically, and we found her, and then obviously like, had to ring police and ambulances and all that kind of stuff. Like she actually like hung herself. It's constantly on my mind. It's always there. I wanted to get away and be able to do something, and the Navy's given me that chance. Just polishing my shoes? No. Do you know how crap I am at polishing shoes? I'm absolutely terrible at it all. I don't know how I'm still here.
Before coming to Raleigh, Fletcher lived with her mum. She's the last to leave home.
When she went down, she was so determined that she wasn't coming back till she'd finished. She wants to do something different. She wants to make a better life for herself and everything, and she just wants people to be proud of her.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but there's a lot to do before you get to that end.
Originally, I kept trying to talk her out of it and saying, Rachel, man, you can't even get up on a morning. How are you going to manage to get up at 5 o'clock, and you can't even keep your bedroom tidy? So some of the things that I said was quite negative, really, looking back, because I didn't want her to go. Because she's a little one, and I just miss her when she's not here. But now I try to sort of egg her on, because she deserves it. She deserves to have something good.
Oh, God, I hope so. I hope so, because if not, I'll be coming home at the weekend.
The Cornwell recruits are entering the most physical stage of their training, and their fitness sessions are being stepped up.
Women get no special treatment. There's the standard. They have to meet it, whether they're male or female.
You're praying to God for them to be kind.
To the top! Hey!
I am crap at fizz.
Francis, get off. Move. Get a grip yourself. 1, 2,
Every time I see the PT instructor, I'm just like, no, I want to go back to bed.
It's quite intimidating. As soon as you've got a PTI on that wooden box in front of you all, it's daunting for all of them, male or female, even the fitter ones. But I like to watch it.
A lot of the time the fizz is where you earn the respect from the guys.
We just want to show them really that we can do what they can. I don't think I can run, but I smashed it. I beat some of the guys' time.
As the intensity increases, Fletcher has been struggling to keep up with the other recruits.
If I failed and I end up going home, it would be devastating. I have to get through it because I don't think I could deal with going home and saying to my mum I've not made it, because then I'm just leaving myself to go home to nothing.
The grounding that you get on board the ship is one hell of a good one.
It's Monday of week 6, and recruit Fletcher's class are receiving a morale-boosting visit from some Royal Navy veterans.
I'd already passed for petty officer, and it was just about... No, I was already a PO, that's right. And so they sent me to Collingwood to do me technical training as a petty officer electrician. When I came outside as a chief electrician, I was entitled to belong to the...
Let's get moving. Let's go. Move. Let's go in the rear. Come on, let's go.
The other half of Cornwall Division are taking on Raleigh's most notorious physical test.
Keep with it, guys and girls. Keep with it.
The formidable stretcher run. It's a legend within the RN.
Let's go. Pick it up. Thomas, let's move. There's no excuse.
The recruits must carry 80-kilogram stretchers across a gruelling 3-mile assault course for over 2 hours. They'll only stop for water.
Go ahead. Tomlinson, you need to pick it up. This is absolutely pathetic. Get a move on.
The stretcher run is the perfect test as to somebody's courage.
Let's go. Move.
The exercises in between the running are what is the hard thing. It's designed so that your body's going to want to stop doing the exercises in which you need to do.
And again, get down, guys, move it!
That's the courage thing. That's the commitment thing.
Move, get up my hill!
Fletcher's class will be doing their stretcher run at the end of the week.
The stretcher run is like a big problem with me because I'm not a very strong runner and I never have been.
Go! Sorry for yourself. Let's go!
It's not something that it's not something that I feel as if I could do.
Keep working.
Today, 6 recruits have ended up in med bay, with 1 in a critical condition.
Get yourself some fluids, off to sick bay. Off you go. Let's pick it up!
Among the injured recruits is one of Fletcher's friends.
Hey, what's wrong? Hey. Did you do it? Was it? Try it. Was it because you're on?
Half an hour of it.
You did half an hour, dude. That's really fucking good still. That's half an hour that we haven't done. We've got to do it on Friday.
It's fucking horrible.
Was it? I'm terrified. Because in my mind, I'm just I'm not going to get through it.
The strongest runner amongst the women is 19-year-old Sawalak Choptham.
You can't do something like that.
Coming from Thailand, the culture and tradition there is this sort of thing is not a girl's thing. A girl should be a proper housewife, should do all this cleaning and washing up and all this stuff and stay at home while the husband works. But I'm not that kind of girl.
Work on that salute, Wignall. That is awful.
I've always wanted to be a nurse, but I want a bit more of life instead of just being a nurse stuck in a ward in a hospital. So that's just it. Why don't you try naval nurse?
Brilliant, Chopin. Thank you, Mum.
If I just have a normal job, have a normal career, I feel like there's nothing to it.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun,
So far at Raleigh, Choptham has been a model recruit.
Choptham, enter. Enter to your doom.
Have a seat, please, Topfam. OK. Right, an empire is a mid-appraisal report.
Okay.
This is me telling you how you're doing in training and you telling me how you think you're doing in training. Is there anything that you're not looking forward to? Anything that you're worried about?
Oh, apparently stretchers run.
You're the fastest girl.
That's why I'm worried.
And do you think you've got any faults? Struggling with anything in particular in your training?
Swimming.
Think it's important to be able to swim in Navy?
Yeah.
Overall, you really impressed me. The only thing I will say about you is although it's great that you're a very happy person and you like to smile, there are times on board ship where you do have to sort of be serious and the rest of the time to play.
Yeah.
Happy? Of course you're happy, you're always happy.
I guess so.
OK, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
She's always so happy. I wish I could be that happy all the time.
Your daughter actually say in an interview today, you need to stop smiling when you talk to higher rank. You need to be a bit more serious.
You're so girly, Choppy. Like, so girly.
They're trying to make us into military personnel. Is that what I look like? So I have to go like, hi.
Hey, babe.
Before coming to Raleigh, Toptham lived with her boyfriend of 6 months, a serving Royal Marine.
It's a bit weird not waking up seeing him every day. It's a bit weird not see him before I go to sleep or give a good night kiss. I love you too. So I ring him every night and sometimes like, oh babe, I want to go home. So yeah, I do miss him a lot. I don't want to hang up. You hang up. 1, 3. Babe. You didn't hang up. He's such a softie, even though he's big bag ass Marine, but he's a real softie, really.
You know when you pass out, are you allowed to cuddle and kiss your boyfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope so. The problem is he's going to be in uniform. I'll be in uniform.
Is he wearing his Marine's uniform?
Yeah. Uniform and uniform. He knows the regulation. I know the regulation. If you're together, you're not allowed to go on the same base. You're not allowed to go on the same deployment and all this and all that.
Really?
Yeah. You're not allowed to have someone who's higher rank than you as well. So I can't start fucking off.
God damn it!
You can secretly.
At HMS Raleigh, any form of touching between recruits is strictly forbidden.
The fraternisation rule is also known as the no-touch rule.
Oh, I seen a fit lass in our juniors. Skinny grey pencil skirt, white shirt, big tits, blonde. Oh, fucking Bella.
You're not supposed to, like, chat them up. It's just one of the guys with really nice bottoms.
Paddy, the amount of guys you fancy here is ridiculous. Every bloody week there's someone new, isn't there?
I'm not going to say relationships don't happen, but they're kept professional.
Do you two need to be sat there cosy, or are you just close buddies? Eh?
Showing us something, Master.
Oh, right, OK. Don't be bordering along my lines of fraternisation now, will ya?
Wouldn't want to cross you, Master.
It's all geared towards time in the fleet because that's the last thing you need on board is a couple of people in a relationship sat having dinner together over a Zippo lighter.
Oh, I got a new Tinder match.
Don't you get, like, a bit concerned that one night you might be going on here and there will be a recruit?
I have been on here before and seen a recruit on here.
So, say I'm new to Tinder.
Yeah.
I'll put a couple of photos on. Now what do? I want to find
Right,
I want to find a match.
Swipe that way for no or that way for yes.
I don't agree with it.
What do you mean you don't agree
No,
with it?
because basically what you're doing.
Are you 90?
Would you go to a nightclub and see a bunch of 6 women and go swipe no, swipe yes, swipe no?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rats, rats, rats. Divs.
Right, should we have a look?
No.
No?
Don't trust the sideburns.
Okay, no.
You've run out of people in Plymouth. There's no one left.
There's absolutely fucking no one that wants to go on a date with you.
You have completed Tinder.
The boys nicely pointed out how through my roots were yesterday. I was like, will you fuck off? Doesn't look obvious, that, does it?
Yeah, you probably do.
Hi, Mum.
Hello. Hello, Mum. How are we doing?
Recruit Fletcher.
Fletcher?
Having failed to meet the standard with her kit, Fletcher's come to the attention of her divisional training officer, Lieutenant Santrian.
Were you eating?
Me, Mum? No, I've got chewing gum.
Should you be eating chewing gum up here?
Probably not, no, Mum.
Right, get rid of it. What are you doing with your hair, Francis? Turn around. You're not meant to do all these twisty bits at the side. Come on, you know the rules.
I'm sorry, Mum.
Don't say I'm sorry. You know. I shouldn't have to pick you up for hair and makeup. Sort it. Not as much makeup, ladies. I'm here to make sure that recruits meet the standards required of the Royal Navy to operate in the fleet. If they do that, then they can pass out. If they don't, then they can't pass out. Right, gents, if you're staying in here, I've got a table, so you keep quiet, you don't come out. If you want to leave within the next 5 minutes, you leave now. OK, Fletcher. Right, we've got a warning to sign for failure of kit muster. Are you clear with where you need to improve, your areas for improvement?
Yeah, clear now.
Stay put! Are you clear with your areas for improvement?
Yeah.
OK, think positive. Find out who's good in your mess deck at doing specific bits of kit and ask them to support you with it.
Yeah, as well. There is always a part of you that doubts everything that you do.
OK.
It's like, if I'm not good enough to do the sports and the uniform, and I'm always having to ask for help and stuff like that. Like, am I good enough to be here because I'm struggling with everything?
Honest to God.
That woman makes me poo myself. For me, it's all basically coming down to the stretcher run and whether I get past that or not. In my mind, if I can get through the stretcher run, I can get through any of it. But yeah, it's just not something I'm looking forward to. Hey. We're all a bit panicking because we've got our stretcher run tomorrow. Mum, it's brutal. No, not as brutal as what tomorrow's going to be like. I'm going to need it. I will be when I pass out and faint.
She was really, really upset and it was awful because I couldn't do anything. So she was crying and I was upset, but I didn't want to cry. I didn't want her to know I was crying. I just want to give her a cuddle, really, and I can't. I think if she was to have to leave now, she would just... I don't think she would be able to pick herself back up. Well, hopefully that doesn't happen.
The toughest physical challenge they'll face in training.
Are you not worried about doing it in the heat, though?
I was, that thing with nerves, like, I felt sick. I I'd never felt anything like it before. My throat was just like closing up, I was that scared. It was horrible.
Everyone says that it's the hardest thing they ever do in Raleigh, so I'm kind of like, ooh, kind of like,
Right, morning class. Are you all ready for this? Right, this is the massive test of your commitment. Not just to me, but to yourselves and to each other. What I want you to do today when you're doing a stretcher run is imagine if you're on board a ship and that's your best mate in the fire and you need to get him out. You're not going to drop him, are you? Okay. Maximum effort, 100% commitment, help each other out, work as a team. Are we ready?
Yes.
Right, let's go.
Turn. Double mark time.
Left, right, left, right, left, right. The aggression starts here.
It's a massive test of courage. They get given 2 stretchers and off they go in boots, which makes it harder. The weather is going to make it harder because it's quite hot at the moment and they don't know when it's going to end.
Let's go. On port class. Give it everything you've got today.
Okay, stay close to the group. That group in the back, hurry up.
Come on me, on me. Get these gaps closed up, come on. On me, you two.
Big U-turn, big U-turn.
Go on, catch up. Catch up. Close up the gaps, catch up.
We're not looking for someone who can't commit to it.
Get the arm on. Good.
And they might be dying, but they have to keep going.
On me. You can do it, there's no such word as can't. Keep going. You're dizzy. To the side. That's it. If you need to be sick, be sick.
Half an hour in, Chopham's doing well, but Fletcher's starting to fall behind.
Well done, Choppy, good effort. Good effort, girl, keep going. Let's go, go on, Fletcher.
So Fletcher was sort of at the back, was struggling, and I thought to myself, is she going to give up on me?
Okay, everybody down, 20 press-ups, not good enough.
It's a lot about your mental capacity and whether in yourself you can do it.
Come on, Fletcher, then. Come on, Fletcher.
One side of us was like, you're going to do it, there's no way that you're not going to do it. And then the other one was like, yeah, no, you're not going to do it. You're going to fail.
Go on, Fletcher. All the way in, as fast as you can. Good effort, keep going all the way to the end.
There was a lot of people that thought that I wouldn't get as far, and there's a lot of people from school that thought that I wasn't going to get to anything. So to kind of prove it to myself and to prove all of them wrong, I have to get through it.
Don't bend the knees. Do not bend the knees. Do not bend the knees.
Well done, keep pulling, keep pulling. 4 metres left.
She was struggling, but you could see that the effort was going in.
Last little push, lads, move out the way. Well done, Fletcher.
You could see that she had the determination there to complete it.
Okay, we are near the end. Go back to the gym as fast as we can.
Would you expect every 17-year-old in the country to do something like that? Probably not.
As we got to the end, like, I threw up a little bit, but you're not supposed to throw up, and if you do, you have to throw up on yourself, which is really disgusting. So when I threw up a little bit and I had to swallow it, and then it was just there, and it wasn't very nice.
Have a drink, relax. You've all passed. Did everyone give it everything they got? Yes. I agree. Well done, good team. Do you want to go? Are you going to be sick? Yes. That's effort, that is, isn't it? Well done. Go and get yourself showered and changed. You can have a good weekend now.
Right now, I think it's been the break, breaking of me. I am absolutely. I've never been so tired, like body's aching and everything like that, but at the same time, feeling broken is still a really good feeling to have.
And then it's as you get to the last like the last little sprint thing, and then you like cane it as if you've just caned the whole thing.
She did it. When she rang on that night, she was really quite on a high. That was probably one of the highest points that I've spoken to her. She was absolutely just over the moon. It was lovely because she was so pleased that she'd done it.
Not the stretcher run out the park.
Left, right, left. Left, right, left.
Chicken arrabbiata soup. Becky went on a date on Friday.
Yeah, how did that go?
She said it went disastrous and she thought that he was doing coke in the toilets halfway through.
Brilliant. You know you're a shit date if the bloke's got to fuck off and go and get high. Well, it's the first step though, isn't it?
Oh, this is spicy.
The Cornwall recruits are being granted 5 hours of shore leave on Sunday afternoon.
Oh no, you're too short. Do you want me to take it?
Shore leave, here we go.
It'll be the first time they've left Raleigh since they started training.
I can't wait. Shore leave, it's going to be amazing.
Why?
Get to see my boyfriend.
I'm going to go off with the girls and have a bit of a shopping day and just do a little bit of bonding.
I would just like to feel like a girl again. I mean, forget the stretch run. Having your eyebrows done is much more important. You've got to prioritise.
All I want is a KFC. I just want some KFC and some gravy.
It is time to relax, but obviously they do still need to conduct themselves appropriately.
You lot are leaving here and you are representing the Royal Navy. So, smokers proof, you ain't smoking ashore. Okay? End of conversation. Don't walk around town gassing on the phone. Some of you might think, oh, I could have a swift half with me lunch. All right, not even worth it, because your feet wouldn't touch the ground. Any questions, or are you ready to go? Are you allowed in the bookies? No, don't go in the bookies. I expect for you to go out, have a good time, and enjoy yourselves. Just don't do anything daft, please. Have a good time.
Forward class, ho! Fire left, dress!
You could say it is a disguised training exercise. Because they're wearing the uniform, they're representing HMS Raleigh. It is a test as can we trust them to go into town and still adhere to the rules that they've signed up to.
As soon as you get out, you kind of like that relief. It's so nice. We're human again. That's what I miss, really, my freedom.
The recruits must be back on base by 5 p.m.
Yeah, sure.
Cornwall Division, Pet Officer Head speaking. Which one? Where were they? Thanks, man. Bye.
Petty Officer Head has received a complaint from the duty officer about a recruit's conduct at the main gate.
Chop them! Office. Chop them. Your partner may well be a serviceman. Don't smirk at me, this isn't a good news thing for you. All right, what were you thinking? In the base?
Sorry?
Snogging on with somebody by the main gate? You're not going to be in the good books.
Kissing someone in uniform in public doesn't look good. That's classed as fraternising.
And they all just stood outside the office. They keep shouting at me in front of all the boys. Like, what were you thinking, snogging your boyfriend at the front gate in front of the officer of the day?
And she didn't snog him, so I was stood there, she just kissed him. My boyfriend was pulled up in the loading bay, inside the gate. Yeah. And I went over and said hello to him. And she just kissed him goodbye, and the officer of the day rung up on Tokyo.
Fuck off.
Swear down.
Is that it?
But it came down as fraternisation rules.
What does fraternisation mean? Kissing, cuddling. What does it mean? What's like?
Discharge.
Yeah. Temporary.
One silly mistake at HMS Raleigh throughout the 10 weeks initial Navy training can end your career. If you mess up on one little thing, you can get discharged.
It's Monday of week 8, and after being reported for kissing her boyfriend on shore leave, recruit Choptham is awaiting her fate.
This is so depressing. What am I gonna do if I get kicked out? What am I gonna do with myself? I don't have a backup plan. The worst thing is, how am I gonna tell my family?
The divisional staff must now decide Choptham's punishment.
Even if my partner now, in her civvies, came into this block, I wouldn't snog her. I might say, hello, love, and give her a kiss on the cheek, and that's about that.
Husband of 18 years, I don't even hold his hand when we're in military uniform or civvies on a base.
You can't.
We don't do that. Yeah. But if I'm in town, I might hold his hand, or I might give him a peck on the cheek. I don't do a complete tongues in public. One, he should know better and drop her outside the base, so as to not make her different from everybody else. And then secondly, he should know that you don't park outside of the guard room.
What, was it in the car then?
Yeah. I know what you're thinking. What's wrong with that?
Well, no.
In the car?
It's not as bad as it initially sounds, is it, in the car? Because it's... I always do them in the cars, you know me.
Still not acceptable, Chief. What do you want me to give?
Is this a room vote situation?
Do I have to give this warning?
Should we have a vote?
This is going to make me feel. This is going to make me feel socially uncomfortable.
Don't ask the question. Was it in the car or on the car? And what exactly?
What was your state of dress? It's not like they were doing it. Outside of the car would have been different, I think.
Well, on the bonnet.
So you're telling me that if it was full around the base, that would be acceptable because it's in the car, not.
Well, the car's more discreet, isn't it?
Well, not really.
I'm on my own on this one, aren't I?
No, I'm with you. Gals, thoughts?
All jokes aside, I think that she didn't break any of her values and standards because she didn't think she was breaking any.
I think a rebrief. OK.
Maybe one of you two sit her down and have a chat with her.
Choptham is summoned to see Petty Officer Trotter.
Right, come in, Choptham. Have a seat, Choptham. Thank you. The problem is because you were in a uniform inside a military establishment. OK, it's classed as fraternisation. You're not allowed to do it. You're in public eye, if you like. Did you know this rule? Because I'm pretty sure that if you knew, you wouldn't have broken the rules, because you're not that sort of person.
No, to be fair, because we marched out and then we literally been dismissed from there because he parked inside. I didn't actually even think of that, Pio, because, literally...
I'm sure that you wouldn't. I think she should have thought before she acted and thought, actually, I'm in uniform, I shouldn't even be, you know, probably would have been better if he dropped me off outside the main gate. Just so you know for the future, that's not acceptable. We're not saying you're not allowed to have normal lives when you're in the Navy, but there's a time and a place. Yeah. The reason why she didn't get a big punishment was because she's had a clean slate throughout of her training, apart from that one tiny incident, and the decision was made that actually she genuinely didn't think she was doing anything wrong. It was an honest mistake. Just bear in mind for future your actions, obviously, particularly when you're wearing the Navy uniform. Yes. OK. I look forward to meeting him at your pass-out parade.
Oh, Bios.
OK?
I'm so worried.
Don't worry about it. It's just one of them things, OK? You're still learning. OK? Yes. Right.
Thank you, Bios.
Happy?
Yes, I think. I did feel ashamed and embarrassed because it's just something that used to be a normal thing to me is now a problem in the military. And I just couldn't quite get my head around that at that time.
It was nice to see you a bit smilier earlier, Choppy, when you spoke to Lead in Hand.
We told you it'd be fine, didn't we?
We did.
They just have to be more careful and realise that inside a gate, know, outside. It's all good. So next time I probably just step my foot outside the gate, give him a kiss, and step back in again.
It's Tuesday of week 10, and only 3 days until the Cornwall recruits pass out.
Cara, I'd sit up a second if I were you. Why? You're gonna trump.
Oh, fucking wank.
Sit up.
Wait, let me just make a fucking hell! Seriously, I can't handle you. You make me sick. Where's that paddle? Oh, shit! I'll get a bruise now.
Fletcher has completed every stage of training, and at pass out, she'll see her mum for the first time in 10 weeks.
I'm a lot stronger than what I thought. I thought I was setting myself up to fail. So the fact that I'm still here, I'm in week 10, it just goes to show how strong I am. I think my mum will be very surprised and shocked when she sees us. I don't think I'll be her little one anymore. So I think that's going to be a massive shock to the system, for it to see how much I've kind of grown.
There she is. Oh, there she is!
I think because she's the last one, that just letting go and, you know, just the fact that she doesn't need me really anymore, and she's going to be living away from me, she's going to be managing and doing everything for herself, which is great, but I don't think I was ready for it at her age, for her to be doing it. That doesn't mean to say I'm not very proud of her.
Oh, she was so proud. Did you see her little face?
Where's she at? Fletcher, whose hand have you got?
It means so much that I've done it and I've got away from home and that's it. I'm out now. I don't ever have to go back if I don't want to. It's just a feeling that I couldn't describe it. So